I like it like that. And I got used to it. And I appreciate God for that. But the reason is this. When you consume certain percent of these fats, it leads to what we call saturated fat in your body. And saturated fat promotes cholesterol. Cholesterol is divided into. We have the good one, which is not yet saturated. We have the bad cholesterol, which is already saturated. The unsaturated cholesterol is this. It's used to protect your body because of cold. Whether it's extremely cold, some of this good cholesterol comes to the surface of your skin to shield you from cold. The bad one is this. Sometimes, after a very, very long of time, the saturated cholesterol, the saturated fats, are converted to blood clots called thrombosis. And at a certain point, we all have certain degree of this blood clot. Surely, back, if you put your bloodstream under a microscope, you will see that somehow, we have certain degree of this blood clot thrombosis. Here is the danger. Sometimes this blood clot breaks away. As it breaks away, it moves to certain part of the body. The movement of that moving on certain part of this blood clot is called a bolus. If by chance at the left side of your heart pumps blood into your arteries, pulmonary arteries, this by chance blood flow moves and plug into your lungs. And sometimes it can come in large patch and close into your lungs. Here is the danger. As it got clogged into your heart, it causes what we call infarction. That means that particular part of the lung will start getting dead. And if by chance you have a light part getting clogged on the lungs, that is instant death. You see, how many of you have heard something called pneumonia? Pneumonia is a lung infection. Coronavirus is the same. It's a certain degree of pneumonia, and they just have to have a name to it. And over time, we've been treating pneumonia with antibiotics. Now, when it comes to COVID-19, they said it kills. Not necessarily. As so many of us, not you, so many people, let me put it out, that are not already healthy. If they are challenged to this virus, how long can your lungs stand? The first thing that happens is the collapse of the lungs. So when there is no oxygen going around the body, there will be retention of food. The lungs will be filled with food. Shortness of breath. It's some that person breathing. The question is, how healthy is your lung? Not just that. Among the diseases, see, at the right side of your heart, when the heart pumps blood to the heart, it moves further away from your heart. This blood clot moves to other areas of your body. I want women to listen to this very carefully. Sometimes there are some women who have been diagnosed to have fibromas, what we call fibroids. Something starts with the clots. That's what we call blood clots. In those days, our mothers have saw that when a woman is going through a monthly period, they used to have this hot water plastic bottle, and you put hot water there, and they will advise you to place the hot water on your pelvis, on top of your stomach. Why? To encourage blood flows very well. That is one of the reasons. I don't think we have that anymore. I don't think we do that anymore. But it's very good. If you can find that bottle, it's a plastic bottle, rubber like this. Then you put hot water there. You put it on your stomach. That's the essence of that. Here is the danger. Tissue, blood fat, tissue, fat tissue converts this, mostly it converts to cholesterol, like I said. Along the way, these clots, blood clots, begin to feed on this fat tissue. This fat tissue later on converts to estrogen, and that is what these blood clots use to heat and grow them. Every woman has what we call fibrous tissue. But along the way, due to this blood clots, they start feeding on this estrogen. As the more they feed on this estrogen, they grow in size. There are some women who have gone through surgical procedure to remove the malformations. But within 1 year, it grows back. It can grow. It can even be multiple. So what do you do? As long as you have been diagnosed to have this wonderful, I will call it tumor, what you need to do as from that on is to avoid some certain substance you consume your body. What are they? Anything that contains caffeine, run from it. Be like chocolates, be like soda drinks. I'm not saying you should deny life. You can take it once in a while. And if you can avoid it totally, very good. Red meat, run away from it. Red meat, like goat meat, cow meat, it won't do you any good. You can consume white meat, like other chickens, not the artificial ones that you buy. I'm sorry if you are a trader in cold food. I'm sorry, but the truth must be told. Some of this frozen chicken, those chicken are reared in their feed. They mix what we call contraceptive pill to their feed. This contraceptive pill, they mix it to their feed so that they can grow fat on time, especially the feeder. I know that we have some agriculturists. I know we have somebody who can tell us about chicken again. You know, but those imported ones that you buy from abroad, cold ones that you see a lot of fat in their body, some of them are not good for consumption. Very, very rich. Once you take them, believe me, your estrogen level will come high. And so you must be careful. The local ones that will bring them, they are very good. Those ones that will eat cockroaches and maize and insects, that their bones are very hard. Fish is good for you because it contains what we call omega H3. Very good. But not the cod fish. Oh. Those cod fish, frozen one that you told, they are just eating carcass. They are not rich in omega H3. Their nutrients are they are almost half done. The one live ones yet to be frozen, point and kill. They are very rich in omega H3.
Hallelujah.
So the healer the better. Coca-Cola, I'm sorry, that's the truth. It's like I said, it will shock a lot of people. Limit it. It contains caffeine. Chocolate contains caffeine. Goat meat, cow meat, limit it. If you have a young child at the age of 14, who is a girl, encourage them and educate them as for now. There are ways out. I will tell you at the end of the third story. That is for the women. Now for the men, most of the time we experience some of these blood clots are responsible for what we call cardiovascular heart disease. That means little by little, gradually, sometimes some of them goes to the extremities. You go to your legs, you go to your blood vessels on your legs, and you will allow blood to flow very well in your blood vessels. And sometimes you feel tingling, and sometimes you feel pain. The result, the end result of this is that it can lead to what we call gangrenes, especially those who are diabetic, and that is why they amputate, because once blood refuses to flow down to the extremities, if you have any blood, that place becomes rotten. So for the men now, let's talk about our own aspects. Sometimes at a certain age, I want you young men to listen to this. We experience what we call erectile dysfunction. The main reason why is that most of your blood veins are being blocked because of these blood clots. And so you start using what we call supplements like Viagra, Sildenafil. They are good. At least we use them for treatment. But here is the danger. You know, they contain phosphorodiesteride type 5 inhibitor. What they do is to open, relax your muscles, and they allow blood to flow very well, including your private parts, so that you can have erection. And sometimes we use some of this medication because blood is flowing very well in your body. It can lower your blood pressure. That's another advantage. But listen, one thing you should realize is this. Sometimes we consume what we call painkiller. Sometimes we feel particular headache. And once we feel that particular headache, the first thing we do is to use what we call analgesic. Analgesics like Panadol, painkillers generally. That is a problem. The first thing you do when you feel something heavy in your body, don't just go for painkiller. It indicates one thing, that the toxin in your level has reached a high level. So what you need to do first is to drink water to dilute it. And you discover that once you drink a lot of water, wait for 3 minutes, you will feel better. You get it, you go. Sometimes they will tell you, go and take Panadol, go and take this, go and take painkiller. the headache will go. It's not the painkiller that relieves the pain. The water that you consume with the painkiller is the one that does the job. Painkiller will not numb the pain. Painkiller, what they do is to relax your body so that blood can flow as well to the affected parts. And here is the danger. When you continue to consume painkiller, there is a certain small part of the body called hypothalamus. Hypothalamus is responsible for the production of a particular hormone called gonadotropin. Gonadotropin is responsible for the production of testosterone. If you keep consuming this painkiller, it drops the level of your testosterone. So you discover that at a certain age, even at this young age, you start experiencing what we call erectile dysfunction. As I'm standing here, I don't want something, no matter what, except if it is absolutely necessary. And I'm telling you the truth now. Now, when your gonadotropin drops as well, everybody knows the job of what we call insulin. Insulin is responsible for most of the glucose in your body. You discover that somebody who has been very, very careful, who doesn't take sugar, who doesn't consume too much carbohydrates, who doesn't take soda drinks, be diagnosed to be diabetic. Why? You discover that some people they are very careful with what they eat. They don't consume too much carbohydrate, they watch what they eat, and yet they are being diagnosed to be diabetic. The reason is this: some of the medication we consume, especially painkiller, drops the level of the gonadotropin. And when it drops, it makes your insulin to be resistant. That means you have enough insulin. The insulin is there. Will be more than enough, but the insulin is useless. The body cannot make use of it. So really, you know that. Many of other blood disease, like high blood pressure, is because of this blood clot. Sometimes the elderlies who always advise you. Our mommies in the house, listen to this. We will give mommy, we will give daddy when we want to give them food, pack meat for them. Give them 4 meat, give them 4 pieces of meat, give them 3 pieces of meat. You don't need too much, you don't need too much calcium. Excess of this calcium will clot in your houses and develop into high and move to be hypertension. Even the little ones that they need meat, we won't give them what? Like in your rice. But daddy, you give them it. You pay for it. You see, a particular medicine to treat an ailment and use multiple medicine to treat the side effects is very wrong. God will help us in Jesus' name. And that will not be a portion. As men in the house, as early as 20, advise you eat food rich in carotene, red fruits, tomatoes, parboil it or steam it. Don't cook it, steam it. There are some tomatoes that are diseased. That's why we don't want you to eat them raw. They are very good for you men. Carrots, any red food, they are very rich in carotene. It will help you in your old age. Mommies in the house, Watch what you eat. Avoid some certain food that are just listed. Let me round up before I throw it open if you have any question. There is a particular message one morning that I heard, listen to a particular prophet, a man of God called Andrew Womack. He was talking about if we are consistently praying to God about a particular ailment, and it looks as if God has not answered you, and you are getting discouraged, that is when you testify to pray. It started like this. He was preaching one day, and there was a young man, a particular man, who came on a wheelchair and sat down in the church. And God ministered to him to heal the man. So he went to the man, he laid his hand on the man, lifted him up, and touched him. The man fell back. As the man fell down, people around him were hungry. You know that this man was on a wheelchair. Why did you not go and carry him? He fell back and he felt discouraged. He was even afraid that this man can even go and sue him to the court of law for causing more damage to him. So he went back home discouraged. So there was a particular minister ministering in another church. So he was invited. As he went there, he saw that man and a particular man with a tumor, a particular growth coming out from his stomach. And so the man lifted that man up, put his hand on his head, pushed him out, the man fell down back. He asked the usher, pick him up. The man stood up, touched the head of that man. As he prayed on him, the man fell down back again. People around him started getting discouraged. Pick him up again. Lay his hand on his head. The man fell down the third time. Back. Then they started screaming, leave the man alone! What kind of man of God are you? Let him alone. You want to kill him? But because God has ministered to him to deliver that man, he knew those who are talking were not just them talking. It was the devil speaking through the mouth. He too replied them, shut up! Shut up! Let him. They lifted the man again, put his hand on his head. The man fell down the fourth time. Bah! As the man fell down, the tumor attached to his stomach got touched straight away. That's the point of this message. When you have been praying to God to heal you, particularly in particular areas, and it looks as if the ailment is still there, don't give up. That is the moment you intensify your prayer. Because the devil does not want you to be free. At the moment of your miracle, at the moment of your total freedom, that is when the battle gets hot and devils. I encourage you. Don't give up. God will visit every one of us. God will give us a perfect heart to serve Him and to continue to be useful to Him in the name of Jesus. Before we pray, I want to give one or two people an opportunity to ask question. If there is no question, okay. No. Number one, any other person in the house? Any other person? Any other person? All right. Please.
Thank you, sir. So you said something about giving an insight about the hot water therapy and also
Yes.
for easy flow
Yes.
of women monthly flow.
Yes.
I want to ask, instead of that, can we take hot water like drinking hot water for the easy flow too?
Okay. That will not really help. You know why? It's good to take. In fact, I always advise people to take hot water or warm water, especially when they are taking medication. Because if you look at, you have seen chicken before, and you have seen chicken being dissected before, or goat or ram. At the point of opening the stomach, when you touch the stomach or the intestine, it's always hot. In fact, you'll be surprised. Before the animals were being killed, this, most of the temperature in the stomach can get up to 80 degrees centigrade. The stomach is always, and it's always conducive for the enzymes in your stomach. The enzyme in your stomach needs it to stay alive so that they can break down the food molecules in your body into smaller parts before they are being absorbed into your body. Already the stomach is hot. That will not solve the problem. Instead of doing that alone, placing the hot water, we call it hot water solution. There are other ways you can do it by providing a bowl of hot water, you both leg in one leg, another cold water, a cold water, ordinary water in the second leg. Intermediary, you place one leg in the warm water for a few minutes, for 3 minutes, remove it, the second leg on the ordinary tap water, 3 minutes, place the leg again in the hot water, 3 minutes, do it up to about up out of five times and above. Do it both in the morning as well as in the evening. And when you are doing that, add salt in the water, in the box, in the water. It enrich the food very well. It helps and discourage most of these blood clots. Another thing is this: when you discover that your child or any person very around you has fever and developing temperature, the first thing you do, doctors will give you malaria or fever medication, and they will give you painkiller as well. What I normally do for my children is this: I don't give them painkiller. I will give them malaria treatment. I don't give them painkiller. What I normally do is wrap them with warm water and wrap their body, no matter how hot their body is, and wrap them with that hot water. It makes the blood vessel to dilate, open the pore. As the hot water is getting cool, it cools their body, drop the temperature. It's a magic. Wonderful. I do it. Once I remove the hot water, I remove the towel, I discover that the temperature is still there, and the towel is getting colder. I put another hot water, rub them again till they begin to sweat. Yes. Okay. Okay. Hallelujah.
Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Okay, so the question I want to ask is in line with the diet, what we eat. Because I remember that telling us that giving daddy 4 meat is dangerous. But daddy does not like fish. And you, our mother, sometimes they will want to feel satisfied that at least I've taken care of this man. Praise the Lord. So in this case, how do we balance it? And again, now that we have learned that some chicken are dangerous, it means we should not be patronizing chicken republic now. Because over time, the kind of chicken they serve there, you can see the thigh that's big like the size of my hand. Then, breeding chicken, those imported chicken, is also good for us to eat. Because there are some people that they cannot do without eating meat. Praise the Lord.
That is, the early the better you know it, that your health is very important. And there is no limit for second life. Cut down your cholesterol. Only give them fish, give daddy fish, give them catfish, give them stockfish, give them pala, tell them they need it, and let them eat egg. Whoever tells you that health is bad for adults is joking. It even helps your heart even more than any other thing, because very rich in iron, especially the young. Very, very rich in iron and potassium for your heart. You will find out more than the meat you are consuming. Okay? And another thing is this, for our mothers, you have to pay attention to that. Don't consume too much of this red meat. Once in a while, you can give that the meat though. I don't say you should deny life. In fact, some of us come and attack me later on. I was advising them one particular woman that she should cut down the rate that she takes soda water, like Coca-Cola, all these things. It's like, so you want me to cut off my life? I will not enjoy, I will just come to this world like that. I said, look, if you can do it, I'm not saying you should one thing. Take it once in a while. Just to feel that, okay? But don't make it a habit. It won't serve you well at the end. Because we have lost Jesus. Yes.
Is it true? Because some people told us that when we want to take our bath, we don't start pouring water from our head, but instead we pour water from our leg before it gets to the head. And because at times, after running around the day, you may be very hot. And when you get back to the house, you want to easily open the shower so that the thing will cool. They are telling us that it's very dangerous to pour water on the head first. So we should pour water on the legs before we get to the bed. So I want to confirm.
Okay, that's in the morning. Not on any time of the day. When you wake up in the morning and you want to have your first date in the morning, you know why? When you lie down flat on the bed, blood hardly goes to the brain. Depends on your lungs and some other organs in your body. As you stand up, your heart begins to pump blood round your body again. But sometimes some people feel this disease, this plaque, when they stand up. That's why it's always advisable. The first thing you do when you wake up in the morning is sit on your bed. Even for 5 minutes. Just sit on your bed. Don't stand up immediately. Let your heart start pumping. You know some people, I've heard so many cases that they rush to the hospital under emergency. But when they rush, when they wake up in the morning, hey, I am late. I'm late for work. Stand up from the bed. go to the bedroom, pour water, and the hear cases of them falling down. That is not the short plan. That's short plan. And God is different. Alright? I might sleep. I'm in good health. I may be fat. I'm in good health. Okay. It's permitted. Let's do that quickly because we have other activities.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, sir.
Please, I want to ask a question about take and make again.
Okay.
Now, please, can you advise how many eggs one can take a day?
For adults. Okay. The second person.
And Mr. Sound stop on the menstrual flow for women.
Okay.
We advise them when you are menstruating to take a beverage.
Beverage.
Yes, like hot one.
Hot beverage.
Yes.
Like tea.
Yes.
Okay. It's okay.
Because I used to hear they say taking a like Milo, so it's not advisable.
That is why you need Milo. You are losing blood, you need iron. Milo is rich in vitamins and iron. And if we, because of, cocoa contains caffeine. Cocoa contains caffeine. It's rich in caffeine. Because there are some women with papillomas, I can't really encourage them taking it during their menses. What they should do, they can take hot milk. Milk is good. Green tea, anything, black tea, green tea is good. It's good. Green tea, green leaf, Lipton, brown tea, they are very good. They contain antioxidants that will even help you as well. The question our daddy asks now is how many eggs can a grown man eat? In those days, when we did not know medically, they will say eat one egg because of your heart. Now, as adults, maximum egg you can eat is 4 eggs. Very good for your heart. Yes, a day. 4 eggs. Eat them richly. I'm telling you this, you'll be amazed. Boiled egg. Fried egg, because of the oil that you need, it may not be healthy for you. But boiled egg that they will put inside water and boil. Take 4. If you have the opportunity. Okay, that's the sister happiness. Okay. Okay, just these 2 people, then we'll pray.
Now for the egg, this egg will be sales is this the local one or for this ethnic one? For those that they used to do medicine to make them lay egg in fast. Which one will you use to eat? This the local one or ethnic one?
You can eat both agric and you can eat the local one. It doesn't matter. But you know the source of where we are getting your egg from. Once you know the source, I believe we have a wonderful farmer here who does reporting. You can consult him and tell you where you can get your eggs. I'm quite sure because I've been heard about tea green. Consult him. His brother told me here. He's an expert. And if you want eggs to be delivered to your home or your chicken, you know the source of where you are from. I'm not really free advertisement. Just consult him. He will deliver. Undiluted. He will deliver. So, sorry, ma'am. Your question.
Yes.
Okay.
For menstrual things,
Okay.
they said when I was younger, they said that when someone has not given birth is normal. But after giving birth, they said you are not supposed to have menstrual pain. But for those that still have menstrual pain after giving birth, what are they supposed to take?
Oh, okay. Medically, you can do it to relieve the pain. I will tell you another method you can use to relieve the pain. One of them is using the hot water bottle. Another one is to push your hot water, we call it hot water peanut solution, just like what I said. It will relieve you. The most cramps can be caused because of hormonal imbalance. So what you will do at that particular point, sometimes, we'll tell, most doctors will tell you to use painkiller. They will tell you to use ibuprofen, Edex, and all sorts of things. So get yourself ready. That's okay. The reason why you are using that is to release your muscle, relax that muscle, so that you won't feel that. The more you feel the pressure, the more the pain. So once your lower muscle is relaxed, it's lesser the pain. It will allow your blood to flow very well. So what you do is mostly you make sure you have three women in the house. Look for that bottle. Look for that bottle. It will help you a lot. Yes. It's not as thick. Still buy it. If we have faith, but somebody you might still get not. You can still be love to get the original. Still buy it, please. It helps. It helps. It helps. Okay. Lastly.
I just felt that the opportunity to ask this question. For Veros, how good is the eating?
For
Veros. Veros.
Venus.
Yes.
Okay.
They have to take it regularly. Maybe once in a day. How good is the eating? You don't have any, but you just want because they said it flushes the bad cells and the blood.
Okay. It's okay. Once daily is okay. Once daily is okay. Or once to 3 times a week. It's okay. It's okay. I don't have anything against it. Medically, I don't have anything against it. It's okay. It's okay. Let's not down one here. I want you to speak to God. This is another opportunity for you to hope